Let's be real for a second. Are you just so tired of the digital drudgery? You know, the endless, mindless clicking and typing that just seems to eat up your entire day? Well, what if I told you you could teach your computer to do all that boring stuff for you? Okay, let's dive into this because we're going to explore how you can get your time and your focus back.
We've all been there. It's that feeling of digital déjà vu. You know, when you find yourself doing the exact same sequence of actions over and over and over again. That, my friends, is the repetition trap. And it's a massive, massive drain on our productivity. Does this sound familiar? You've got to format a report. So you click to change the font, click to add the company header, copy the logo, paste it in just the right spot, and then an hour later, you do it all again for the next one. It's this subtle but totally constant grind.
And look, each one of those clicks, by itself, it feels like nothing. It's insignificant. But add them all up over a week, a month, a year, the cost is absolutely staggering. We're not just losing a few seconds here and there. We are losing hours of our best energy, time we could be spending on creative, important work.
But hey, there is a way out of this. Today, we're going to build your own personal automation toolkit, and we're going to do it with two incredibly powerful but super accessible tools: templates and macros. These are your ticket to finally breaking free from that repetitive loop for good.
So how do these two things actually work together? Well, think of it this way. Templates, they give you the perfect starting point. They're your blueprint for consistency. Macros, on the other hand, they handle the doing part. They are literally your personal digital robot ready and waiting to perform a whole series of actions just for you. So let's kick things off with templates. Their real power, their magic, is in creating a professional, consistent foundation for everything you do, right from the get-go.
A template isn't just a document. It's a framework. It's already got all the branding, the layout, the formatting. It's all built right in. And what that means is you can stop messing around with the tedious setup and just focus on the actual content.
This quote just hits the nail on the head, right? Why would you reinvent the wheel every single time you need to create a new report or a new presentation? A good template means you start at the finish line, at least when it comes to looking professional. And you can use these for pretty much everything. Seriously, just think about your daily work for a second. Branded reports, project plans, invoices. You can even make templates for standard email replies to common questions. Every single one of these is a perfect candidate for a template that'll save you time and keep everything looking consistent.
Okay, so templates give us that perfect blueprint, but what about all the work we do inside those documents? For that, we turn to our new best friend, our personal robot, the macro. At its heart, a macro is basically just a recording of your actions. It literally watches you perform a task one time, it remembers every single click and every keystroke, and then it can repeat that entire sequence perfectly, in an instant, whenever you tell it to.
I want you to just pause and really think about that. That one multi-step process you're forced to do constantly. You know, applying specific formatting, exporting a file, cleaning up some data. Imagine all of that complexity, all those clicks, just poof, gone, condensed into a single second. That is the kind of power we're talking about here.
Let's make this real. So check this out. Formatting a report. This involves 5 totally separate steps. If you do this by hand, it could take a few minutes and you might even make a mistake. But with a macro, all 5 of these steps happen flawlessly with one click of a button. It's like your own custom-built efficiency engine.
Okay, I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. This sounds really complicated. I am not a programmer. But here's the good news. You absolutely do not have to be.
This right here is the key mindset shift. Creating a macro isn't about writing code, it's about teaching the software. You just show your computer what you want it to do one time, and it learns how to do it for you from then on.
And, you know, in most of the software you probably use every day, the process is this simple. You find the record macro button, you hit it, you do your repetitive task one last time, nice and careful, and then you hit stop. You give it a name, maybe a keyboard shortcut, and boom! You've just built your first piece of personal automation. It's that easy.
So now we have our toolkit. We've got templates for consistency and macros for action. The real question now is, what does all of this actually mean for you and your work? What's the ultimate payoff here?
Well, the benefits are just huge. You're not just saving a few clicks. You are literally reclaiming hours of your week to focus on things that actually matter. You're getting rid of typos and formatting mistakes because guess what? The robot doesn't make those. You're freeing up your brain power for the fun stuff,
creative problem solving. Just think about your day. The average person performs dozens of these small, repetitive digital tasks every single day. Let's just put a super conservative number on it. Let's say it's at least 50.
Yeah, that's right. 50. 50 little moments of friction, just gone from your workflow. 50 tiny interruptions that no longer get to break your concentration. That is a fundamental change in how you work. And that effect just compounds day after day after day.
So, I'll leave you with this one thought. By automating all the mundane stuff, you're not just getting faster. You are creating space. Space for bigger ideas, for deeper thinking, and for way more creative solutions. The question is no longer how you're going to get all the boring work done, but what incredible things you'll do with all that reclaimed mental energy.